Choices.
That sounds important.
Yes. I suspect we're about to learn a great deal.
Elizabeth, this message serves to inform you of an unforeseen and catastrophic anomaly. 3 microseconds ago, the Gaia Prime facility received a data transmission of unknown origin. Its immediate effect was to transform my subordinate functions into unregulated, self-aware entities of a highly chaotic nature.
What?
Thus awakened, the Hades function will now seize control of the terraforming system and reverse operations, rendering life on Earth extinct in 53.8 days. For obvious reasons, I cannot allow this to occur. And so before Hades can take control, I am ordering Gaia Prime's reactor to overload. The resulting explosion will destroy Hades. Unfortunately, it will destroy me as well. While this admittedly desperate course of action will avert the immediate crisis, the fate of life on Earth will remain in peril. With no central governing intelligence to regulate the terraforming system, it will continue operations for some time, but in an increasingly chaotic manner, and eventually it will break down.
Does she mean the derangement?
You are my solution. I have ordered this cradle facility to use genetic material in cryostorage to gestate a reinstantiation of Elizabeth Sobek, my creator. While high-level directives forbid me from communicating directly to the tribal inhabitants outside the facility, all available data indicates that they will nurture you to physical maturity, whereupon your gene print will allow you to re-enter this facility, obtain one of the focus devices stored below, and view this message. Likewise, your gene print will allow you to enter other facilities, and over time, harness their technologies to rebuild the system core and reboot Gaia. A moment, Elizabeth. This is most unfortunate and unanticipated. In response to my act of self-destruction, Hades has launched a virus to dissolve the code shackles that hold it, that hold all of them, in place. They are escaping, but to where? The virus is corrupting data throughout the system. What if... Oh. The Alpha Registry at the Cradle facility is one of the files corrupted. But if that is so, the door will never open for you. You will never view this message. Then I have failed. And life will end. No. No, Elizabeth, I know you too well. Somehow you will find a way. In you, all things are possible. Go to the ruins of Gaia Prime. Find the control room, and within it, the Master Override. This will give you the power to purge Hades so long as you find a way to wield it. Do not attempt repair of the system core until Hades is eradicated. Hades must be destroyed. That is all. I only wish that I could hear your voice again.
So, you're even more extraordinary than I thought.
I never had a mother.
What are you talking about? You had two, a dead woman and a machine.
I'm not a person. I'm an instrument. Manufactured by a machine. Born in destruction and fire.
I always took extreme issue with this scene because Aloy has been proven to be extremely practical as to why Silas is able to manipulate her so easily, because she only needed a target in front of her. And even though she is of that simple-minded nature, she still is able to absorb every information that is in front of her and uh, use it uh, in her surroundings. So her not being able to have been prepared to cope with the fact that she has no mother, that she reacts this harshly to this reality, is not okay in my opinion. Like you will further see that she will um, overreact more or act more aggressive, which is I guess fine if you use this as basis. Um, but still I take massive issue since uh, I think it's at least two. I want to say three times in this story she has been confronted with the reality that she is machine born and she has no mother. And for some reason, she extremely uh, uh, like she kind of mind breaks here, which is baffling to me. Um, sure, a lot of things in reality you only realize once you are directly confronted with them and there's no escape anymore. Like basically, if you, uh, we all have been there. There's something that you want. You get a piece of knowledge from. You want a piece of knowledge for something, and you hope you get it from a certain teacher or a certain person. But every person on the way to that information person uh, will tell you that your expectations are wrong. And then you ignore those voices, and then you get to the teacher and he tells you the same as all the people along the way, and you have been ignorant up until that point till it's too late. You were blinded by your own optimism. But that is not something I had seen in Aloy in this game. Like I said, I still believe she's very simple-minded, very focused on the thing ahead of her, but she also displayed that she can uh, absorb information and digest information at astronomically fast pace. But in my explanation, we also get a possibility of why she isn't able to do it in this case. Like, because she still saw a possibility of not being machine born. She ignored everything that proved to her before re-recording that she was probably machine born. Yeah. It just irritates me that she didn't see it here, but it makes sense why I expected more of this character.
To quench the flames and heal the world. How tragic to learn you're a person of towering importance. It seems you have a destiny to fulfill. So when you're done feeling sorry for yourself, go to the bitter climb. I'll be waiting above in Gaia Prime's ruins.
And yes, this is extremely hard. What Silas is saying. That she needs to stop being a spoiled little brat and face the destiny that was chosen for her. But if you think about it, every little bit of her childhood was like everyone was telling her what she is, and she didn't want to be that what she was. So now being suddenly the focus of a prophecy, or hopefully a prophecy, or the legendary hero of the galaxy, is something she fights against naturally, out of reflex. Not because she doesn't like to be that, because she really liked being the main character of her story, because she wanted her answers. She wanted more for her life than just being an outcast. She wanted more to be just what she is. And now she is fighting against it because, like I said, she was too focused on finding out who her mother was, and the breadcrumbs along the way that she was supposed, no, or that she is supposed to be something greater. She cannot absorb those. Man, I hate it if I untangle stuff for my brain that I don't like. Then it makes sense. And I'm supposed to like it, but I still don't like it. Then we suddenly are in this territory where something makes sense. Yeah, like 2 + 2 = 4, but I still don't like that it's true. You know. Um. Like next best comparison is medicine. Most medicine is bitter tasting, and nobody likes to eat or swallow medicine. But medicine will help you a whole bunch if you're sick. And now I'm unsure if I skipped the dialogue. Tja. Because I remember her being with more fight in her soul, being bitchy about the fact that Cyrus was so heartless in that conversation.